Yeah. Actually, have you seen the latest? I guess it would be one of their movies or specials.
Yeah, they made a movie.
World's Strongest?
Yes, World's Strongest. That came out a few months ago, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I liked it.
I love it because it makes a satire on what I've been thinking about for a long time. Every single scientist is a mad scientist. Every single one. Only Dr. Briefs is the good one.
Pop-Lop. He just wanted hugs.
He was supposed to aid the elderly. Now he kills the elderly. No!
Why does he kill the elderly? Why didn't you just give me one of their bodies?
Because it doesn't have.
No, that wasn't because of that. He goes, huh? I guess I could have.
I could have.
But when he was talking about, why didn't you just give me her body? It doesn't have a penis.
Why is that even necessary? Because
science shouldn't be used for evil. I forgot what he says at first, but like his ending argument was the atom bomb.
Yeah, no, he's like,
Anthrax has a
Anthrax has something to say about that.
First was napalm, and then Gohan said something, and then he said anthrax, and then he said penicillin would like to chime in, and then he goes on to that. It goes atom bomb,
Like,
and Gohan's like, ah! He goes, he's strong. And he has a penis. He's a child. And then he goes, how? Piccolo pops him. Why didn't you just give me his body? He doesn't have a penis.
Well, how do you even know that?
He just smiles. Although I think the better part of that is like when Piccolo first shows up and goes, how long have we had him? About a few weeks. At least your wish is better than that last guy's. Who summons the eternal dragon to clear some ice?
I love that. I love that whole line. Frackin'. There we go.
Team 4-Star. You are one of the few channels I have subscribed to. I've subscribed... Like, I don't subscribe because I don't watch a lot of YouTube. Mostly because I don't have time between my full-time job, the recording sessions I do have, editing, and then the MMOs I play.
And then this.
You know, like, I got all this stuff, like, on my thing. So, the only things I have subscribed to are Team 4-Star, Epic Rap Battles of History.
Yes.
Minecraft Jams.
I haven't seen that one.
It's just Minecraft parodies, like, songs people did on Minecraft that are about Minecraft, where it's a parody of a real song. Like, what's a good example? You know the song by... no, it's not Black... Is it Black Eyed Peas? I'm Gonna Have a Good Night? Tonight's Gonna Be a Good Night? You know, like...
I think that's Black Eyed Peas.
I think it's Black Eyed Peas. I was gonna say LMFAO, but I'm like, no, that's Black Eyed Peas, isn't it?
No, that's not LMFAO. LMFAO? Isn't that,
They got a few songs, but like their most famous one is "I'm Sexy and I Know It." But they have one. There was a parody made of the Black Eyed Peas song, and it's like tonight's gonna be a good fight, and they're talking about fighting the one of the bosses.
Probably the Ender Dragon or something.
No, it wasn't the Ender Dragon. It was like
Wither.
I'll show it to you.
Skeleton?
I'll show it to you after this. But it was.
I think
it was like custom bosses because it was like a giant creeper thing. A zombie with huge muscles.
Shh, there's a face.
Okay.
Yeah, anyhow, continue.
Is that a Reploid?
It's Sigma's thing. He just built one.
He just built it. He felt
He's
like
just like, why not?
So, yeah, like, I subscribed to Minecraft Jams. I subscribed to Epic Rap Battles. Team 4-Star. And a channel that does video games like this called Versus.
I've seen Versus.
Versus is good. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of some of their humor because it's like they talk way too much about like random sex things or like...
What's wrong with random sex things?
It's more like how Tyler or Attacking Toucans, whatever you want to call him, says about it, you know? How he goes about what he says.
Well, you know.
Like, there was one episode where he straight up goes, I don't know why cunt's a bad word. It's like...
Well, okay. I mean, left field, here it is.
Like, I honestly don't care about saying the word, because it's like, yeah, you know, it's a word. It's like saying fuck. Like, who cares about that? Like, but it's a bad word still. It's like, that doesn't change the fact that it's a bad word. So, like, why do you not see why it's a bad word? He just goes straight up and says it, like, outright. Like, I don't know why this is a bad word. It's like, well, you just said it straight up. Like,
come on, man.
Could have said, like, you know what I don't understand is a bad word? The C word. And then it's like, oh, you mean this? And he goes, yeah, cunt. And then it's like, okay, now that leads up to it.
C word could be crap. And people, I mean, that's named after the guy near the toilet, obviously.
The crapper.
But,
like, that leads up to it. He just said it right out front. It's like, why? So, like, I just don't understand some of his humor, but I think they're pretty funny to watch.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a series that they either just finished, or I don't know if the last episode's coming out soon, of Pokemon Fire Red versus, but with three people. And each one chose a different starter.
Oh, I see.
And I think that'd be super fun to do, like myself, but I don't know if I have the editing talent to be able to
edit the three people as they go.
Even two, like, I don't know how they did that. I'm not too knowledgeable about my own editing program. Like, I know how to make it so my videos function and that my audio matches up almost perfectly. Like, there are some videos where it's not quite good. Where it's like the audio, like, I've had a few issues where it, like, doesn't line up perfectly, but it's like, it's good enough to post. Because I'm not going for, like, A material. I want A material, and if I can get A material, I'll go for that.
But at some point, you gotta...
But this is a hobby.
Yeah.
We don't look for money from this. Any money that this gets goes to charity, like animal shelters.
So, you know? Is that our plug? Is there a plug-in?
No.
Is that straight up on the page saying...
I don't think it's on the page, actually, but I have said it in previous episodes, but that's what happens. Any money...
We're making a big assumption people have watched previous episodes, and this is...
Yeah, that is true. Well, if anyone is watching this, like, basically any money the channel gets at the end of the year, we take it, we buy, like, blankets and bulk animal food and donate them to animal shelters that need them. That's it.
Yep.
This channel is non-profit for us. At least for now. If, like, we ever did get a big enough fan base that, like, we were making enough money that I could quit my job and focus on the channel, then hell's yeah.
Good luck with...
I know, good luck with that. But I mean, like, I would still do...
Hello, art school.
Shut up.
You see how we tied it in together there?
I would still do, like, charity stuff. Like, if I was able to quit my job and do this, I'd probably volunteer at soup kitchens or at animal shelters, and I'd probably still donate a certain sum of the money that the channel makes. But I'm just saying, like, we don't make that much. We make, like, $20 a year. Right now, it's, like, it's, like, 9 months into the year. And, because this is Sci-Fi September. And we made, like, $9. It is still our first year. But at the same time, you know, like, that's not much money. That's going to buy, like, 2 blankets and, like, a bag of dog food.
Actually, that's pretty good considering how much.
Well, like, if you buy it at, like, Costco.
Yeah. Still, that's good, you know.
And I got some blankets down there that I'm going to donate to with it, so it's a bit more for this year. Some old blankets of mine.
Red Letter Day.
Anyways. So, like, that's the thing. This is non-profit for us. Well, except for you right now. We all work full-time jobs. Like me, Devin, Grant, we all work full-time jobs. Grant works 40 hours a week. He's got 2 bands that he plays in now. He owns a cottage now, so he has to pay for that and fix it up and everything. And he's always there on weekends. Devin works 40 to 45 hours a week. He's got his girlfriend that's basically like his common-law wife now. And, like, you know, she's a bit naggy about, like, wanting to have kids or something like that.
Say what now?
Yes. Well, he's 30.
Well,
Devin's 30.
Yeah, but, I mean, we're living in the day and age where...
She's a woman.
Yeah.
Well, most women, like, when they find a guy that they've been with for 5 years, are like, baby.
I mean, that is a common misconception. Some don't want
I don't mean, like, all women, but, like, most modern day women that are not, like, video gamers, because she's not a video gamer.
Yeah.
Like, I've never met a girl that's a video gamer that's like, put babies, yes.
But hold on, what about the ambitious one? The one who has a goal in mind for where they want their life to be? Well, sometimes they don't want babies because that's
what I'm saying. Like, those are the odd exceptions. Anyways, that's off topic.
Is it?
So he's got all that stuff.
You hear that, ladies? He doesn't want you to have ambitions.
You're an asshole. You're taking what I say and twisting it to the complete opposite of what I meant.
Of course. That's what I do.
But anyways, So he's got all that stuff to deal with.
Sexist.
Grant's got all of his stuff to deal with, his 2 bands, his cottage. He's got a girlfriend now, actually. And his job. And I work 40 hours a week. Plus I work actually 40 to 60, depending on busy season at my work.
Well, yeah.
No one knows what I do still, so don't.
He's a gimp.
For hire.
You can find him on Craigslist as
Gimp Ren 123.
Rubber Dildo Farts 101.
What? That makes no. Anyways,
listen, you're a gimp. You can do whatever you want, my friend.
That's true. But yeah. So like, and then after that, like, if I'm working a 60-hour week and I record like maybe 3 hours, and then it's like I gotta edit all that. So now I'm working like basically 65 hours a week for my own stuff.
Ugh.
Total, and it's like I don't got much of a life outside of my work and my hobby.
Welcome to this.
My social life is you guys coming over and playing games with me.
Yeah, it's very hard times here in this closed-in box canyon.
Like, I enjoy playing games rather than going out to like a bar or something. I have booze in my fridge.
I do both.
But yeah, you also don't work.
Well, I'm in school.
But you're not in school for 40 plus hours a week.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm a full-time student.
School is not 40 hours a week.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
No, but then again, at your job, you get breaks and stuff.
No, I don't.
Well, at a decent job.
Yeah, that's true.
You
but usually it's like an hour. For an 8-hour shift.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's another thing we can get into. The whole parent thing where they're saying, like, oh, in our day we got so-and-so amount of hours. The amount of hours people work now has changed.
Yeah.
A lot. Like, was it back in our parents' day? Their breaks were an hour. Their lunch break was an hour. Their breaks were half hour. And there was a lot more, like, need to... And
there was, like, a lot more smoking back then because they didn't know about the negative effects, so you'd also have, like, 10
they
5-minute smoke breaks a day.
They gave you smoke breaks so that way you didn't just take one whenever you felt like it.
But now it's... And also you could smoke inside usually, too.
Yeah.
But now it's like, if you want a smoke break, it counts towards your regular breaks. You're only allowed 2 15-minute breaks every... Like, 1 15-minute break every 3 hours, or 2 every 8 hours. Your lunch break's only half an hour, and they're all unpaid now.
Yeah. Because, I
don't get breaks at my work, though, but... Like,
well, I mean, hold on. Does your work allow you to at least have a drink of water or something?
Oh, yeah, we're allowed to drink water on the job. Okay. Like, I have a bottle of water. I usually have a jug of water with me, actually.
There we go. That's a good thing, because I've worked a ton of jobs that are just like, you want to drink? Too bad, you animal. Get our productivity going, and you can drink on your break.
Yeah, basically.
Especially if I'm like that cashier job taught me so much. Like, you don't even know.
So, like, there's all those problems, right? Yeah. Like, I work my ass off where I work.
No.
But...
And that's the way they want it.
But, like, they still pay you crap, and they still expect you to do more than what you actually do, even though you do a lot already.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's the way of business. They want you to get the most out of you for the least amount of effort.
Exactly. Well, least amount of money, at least.
Well, effort is money. If they got to train you, that's money.
Well, they would rather use a little more effort on their part to, like, double what you would be able to do than spend more money on you.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't really cost much effort to say, yeah, I'd like you to make this for me, but I can't do that. Well, too bad.
Yeah, it's like, well, fuck you, make it. I'm paying you to do it.
Don't like it? Well, find a union job. Oh, wait, that's right.
Those are impossible.
I only ever had one union job.
The thing I hate about unions, though, is, like...
Firstly, what they say.
They take a fee from you.
Yeah. Well,
secondly, you have to do what they say, and also when you do what they say, it's like, no, you're not allowed to work over 8 hours a day. It's like, well, what if the shift has to be until, like, a 10-hour shift? And it's like, nope, can't do it. You have to go home at this point. I had a friend that was in a union job. He was not exactly a janitor, but he was kind of like a custodian, but not quite.
Was he like a groundskeeper or a?
No. He did inside cleaning, but he wouldn't do things like floors.
Oh, he's one of those like he's not an in-house janitor. He's like for a cleaning company who.
Not quite either. He worked for a government, like the a government-run company thing.
Okay.
So he was unionized, but he would. Yeah. It was kind of like his job while there was to clean walls, doors, and windows. There was a different guy that they had for floors, and a different guy they had for sweeping, and a different guy they had for all this other stuff.
Okay.
And one day, one of the people, I think it wasn't at a hospital, but they had patients there. I don't know what you would call it.
It's not. Is it a clinic?
It wasn't for sick people. They just called them patients.
Patients.
It was
kind
of like
a mental clinic.
No, it was kind of like an experimental, like drug kind of company that was run by the government.
Getting more and more like Resident Evil-ish.
They would like take volunteers that like wanted money. You know, like they'd pay someone $300.
They're a laboratory.
Yeah, sort of.
Like a medical laboratory.
Sort of, but the patients were like volunteers that were like, yeah, you'll get $3,000 if you for 2 weeks take this pill and tell us what kind of side effects you experience, kind of thing, right?
Okay.
And it was run by the government because it was like safe medication, but they were trying like
it's to get human trials without
killing people.
Yeah, well,
it was basically
killing people that we know.
Oh shit!
Sorry, it had to happen. I'm a human.
It was basically like they would see what the effect of having like an ounce of weed mixed in with an ounce of penicillin would do, kind of thing. That's a bullshit.
Where was I when this was going on?
To see like what kind of curative effects it would have, like on cancer or something.
That will cure everything. You depressed? Just drop the weed. Just go for it.
But like that's the kind of thing that they would probably try. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And his job was to clean like the walls, like anything that was around the room. They had a guy that would do the roofs, the guy that would do the floors, guy that would sweep. And one of the patients or something dropped like a vial of like a liquid that he was supposed to be taking, and it was like a mess on the floor. So it was a slip hazard, and the guy that was supposed to do the floors just went home. So he wiped it up, and they sent him home.
For what? Doing that?
For doing someone else's job.
Well, I mean, if someone else was there.
It's like, it's a fucking hazard.
Yeah.
Guy wasn't even there. They sent him home without pay. With pay, I mean.
Okay. Well, okay. That's alright.
But it's just like, he got punished, basically. Like, sure, he got paid, he got home early, and he didn't lose his job. Like, that doesn't sound much like a punishment, but you still got, like, a slap on the wrist for doing someone else's job, right?
They probably had to do it, like...
Legally, yes, they had to do it, but it's just, like, that's why I don't agree with unions fully, because it's, like, I'm helping, I'm not helping you guys for the sake of you guys.
I'm preventing an incident.
I'm preventing one of our patients from becoming a real patient.
Yeah. I'm kind of keeping the integrity of where we are.
Yeah, and it's like, you're sending me home for making this place look good? The fuck is wrong with you people?